Hello, always dizzy here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 41. Boy, my voice is strained. I'll start at the 1 minute mark. Okay. Oh, my voice is weak tonight. Sleepy, tired, not feeling so great, not playing so great, not doing so great. Hello, Crazy Run fan YT. Going to start in about 3 seconds from now. Here we go. Weather, why? Cold? Yikes-a-rooney. That's how we get distracted. Where's the mate? How cold is it there in Celsius? How cold be it? Do 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 do. Do 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 Eight Celsius. Oh, it's giving you a cold. Yeah. 8's not that cold. 8's not that cold. Chat. Here. Hello, Larson say. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, God dang it, Bobby. God dang it, Bobby. Ay, ay, ay. I warned you guys I was tired. You were warned. I don't know what else you want when you were warned. It's a combination of being tired and impatient. I have no reason to be tired tonight, though. I have no reason. Wow, this one's crazy. That's underrated, that last one. Falling asleep. Hello, Peter. Hello, Vivek. Peter, pumpkin eater. Peter, pumpkin eater. He likes to eat the pumpkins because his name starts with a P, like pumpkin. I'm not seeing it. I guess I can take the rook. Okay, 13. Free rook. Trying to stay awake. It's the hardest thing to do. Check. Yeah, I don't feel well. Let's say queen d1. And the follow-up ain't clear. Maybe I have queen f2. No, never mind. Wait, can I take and then push? Mate in 2. Here. Can he sack the bishop? No, he can't. Take. Check. Mate. Nope. Mate. Take. And I think I'm taking here. If it spilled on me, let me eat a spilly. Mess. How did I not drink? How did none of that go into my mouth? I spilled pop all over me and my keyboard. It wasn't huge, but how did none of that get into my mouth? What the hell was that? None of it got into my mouth. Oh yeah. Okay. Mashisayo. We can take on h6. I hope that's good enough. Weird puzzle. I'm falling asleep. Why am I so tired? I didn't nap today. Maybe that's why. Okay, so what's so good about this? How about a check? I normally get Coke. This is a Pepsi, though. This is a Diet Pepsi. Check. Chayuk. And I don't know. There's got to be something. Like, do I really need to calculate that? Yes, I do, because we're in check, you dumbass. We're in check. So rook f8, maybe knight f8, because I'm threatening mate. If he runs, then I don't know. I could maybe go queen e6. I could give a check. And then is this mate? No, that loses a queen. Then he's slipping out. Okay, so if I go back with the rook, I don't know about that though, because I don't know what my follow-up is. He just moves anywhere. That's anywhere. And then I don't know what I'm doing. So that doesn't make sense to me. So I'm thinking knight f8. And I don't know where he goes. Let's say he brings in the knight. No, sorry. No, because I'm threatening mate. Yeah, so let's say he goes king h3. I can start with a check. And if he blocks, I don't know. Maybe queen e3. Otherwise, I'm going check, king g3. Yeah, I think that works. Okay. Okay, I want to look at this one with the engine though. How do you down here? Yeah, it's this. Oh no, this isn't the line. I was looking at what was I looking at? No, I was looking at this. I don't know. Anyways, I figured it out, kind of. We are black. Check. Then I'm threatening to take, so that should be good. He has to give up the queen. Yeah, I'm taking here. 28, lay them straight. So if I take the knight, and then he goes GF, I could then take on E4. I guess I could also just take B7 and then he can't protect both rooks. $29. There's a fork here. I have more pawns. White. Check. Check, and then I take 31. Can give a check. I'm up 2 pawns here. No, for a piece. So I kind of need to win a piece. Check. I don't know about that. I guess I just take the bishop. There's my piece. Okay, so check here. I still take. I think it's just casting and then taking on C5. I don't see how he deals with that. 32. Check, check, mate. Look at that, guys. 33. Guys, I played a game earlier today. I sacked a piece, a full piece, and I never got it back. True story. No, but it was just a positional compensation, and I won the game, and it felt nice. But there's no material. You never get the material back. You don't even get a pawn for it. It's a full piece, and you do it in the opening. Now my opponent didn't play great, but still, it's scary to do. Okay, can I take on D5? Yeah, you want me to sign it for you, Peter? Okay, I got a minute of chat. Too much chatter going on. Okay, so knight D5. If he recaptures, I have a check, right? And then I can take the knight. But I'm very skeptical about this. It seems to work, though. That's the problem. It seems to work. Rook D5. You know, I get 2 pawns. Well, G6. Take. I'm still up there. I think I can do this. Check. If he takes, then I take back. No back rank. So king h8. Then do I have time for this? Feels like I shouldn't. What if I just take on f7? I mean, if he ignores it, like, then it's going to be mate. Like rook h4. I don't know. I can probably push my pawn or something. And then if he takes, which is probably the best response, I take with the other rook. And then if rook e4, then I scream bloody murder. Okay, so maybe I push. He has to move the rook, I feel. Probably in front of the pawn. And then I go rook e8, rook d8. And then I go king g1, so he can't check me here. $35. I think I can check and then take the rook. He could take with the pawn. Actually, no, wait. Yeah, I have to give... Yeah, I have to take the rook first. So he has to take with the pawn. And then I'm taking the knight. Okay, he wants to do it this way. 36. What? Oh, well, I have to take it. Why does the puzzle start here? What else am I supposed to do here? And then what am I supposed to do here? There's one legal move. And then I just go king e1. You just don't take the bishop, I think. $37. Check. Check. He just goes here. Can I go here? Queen d5. Rook g1. I think I might have queen d5 here. Queen f3. Check. $38. Queen looks trappable. Because the queen can't go anywhere. Maybe knight d2? I don't see what he can do here. $39. Can I just take and then push? Last one. We might get on the first try tonight. Check. All right. Take. Take. Hmm. I think it's rook f8, queen f8, queen e6. Because he has to go queen f6, and then I take on c8, and then we win the queen, or it's a mate. Okay, done. I'm going to open up chat. Get one wrong on purpose now. So that took 27 minutes. That's pretty good. Hello, the chess kid. Okay, time for a game. Don't make fun of my rating. Don't make fun of my rating. Don't make fun of my rating. Playing mansion. Does he live in a mansion? I was just looking at this literally yesterday. No, today. I played this yesterday. I played e3, but g3 is the move. G3 is the move. I looked at this today. I played it yesterday. I looked at it today. I wonder if I played this guy yesterday. Is this the same guy I played? Let's see. I don't think so. Come on, load up. No, it was somebody else. But I had this yesterday. So it's fresh in my mind. I think I'm just going bishop g2 here. I only looked up one move, so... I only looked up g3 and then I stopped. Yeah. This is a headache, but I know we're fine. I think I might be able to transpose into the g5 lines. No. It's a little bit different. So maybe d4 so that I can go knight h4, and then if g5, we have bishop g5. Now, do I do that before castling? Yes, this is an idea, I know. And then he sacks the rook. I'm just wondering if I want d4 or castles here. Castles h4. Just going to minimize chat here. Otherwise, d4. Okay, wait, let's just see. So castles h4. Let's just say I take, right? Rook takes. I don't think that's the order, though. G takes. What if I just ignore it? He's going to take on G3. I just feel weird about delaying castling. That's my thing. D4. Might even be able to take here. Probably not. Okay, so D4. Knight G5, Knight G4. Is there a reason I'm not playing Knight H4? Yeah, because of G5. That's why if I had D4 here and then I can go Knight H4, G5 is not a problem. If I go D4, H4, I wonder, yeah, then do I just take? Rook takes, G takes, and it's a mess. He actually can go Knight D4 there. Castles, H4. I'm going to castle here. H4, I haven't decided what I'm going to do. Probably need to take it. Because if I don't, he's just going to crash through. So this is going to get ugly. Bishop H2 possibly. Yeah, so takes, check here, Queen H4. And am I dead there? There's also Queen D6. Okay, so I don't know. I might have Rook F3. Let's see. Might have Rook F3. Rook F3 here. Do I have anything else? Rook F3. He's fast. Queen H3. This knight moves. No, his queen has to move, right? He's got check here. It's complicated. Check. Okay, let's try this. There's a fork here. If he moves the queen, he's threatening this fork. Maybe he could do something like this. Queen F1 maybe. Okay, I have check here. Is he really? I'm going to have nothing protecting my king. So check. Let's say I take it. And then let's say check. King G1. He could get a draw there, or he could go check. King F1. He might only have a draw there though. Check, boom, take here. Queen F1. No, Queen G1. Really messy. Okay, I'm going to do it. The alternative is like Queen G1 right away, which isn't the worst move. Or Queen F1. That's a tough choice. Queen F1. I can't take though, because then you can take here. Okay, I'm going to go for this. I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to be greedy here. I don't see the mate, so there might be one, but I don't see it. Yeah, here I was just going to go Queen F1. No, Queen G1. Otherwise he takes. So I was just going to go Queen G1 here. This was my plan. Oh, I didn't account for this. I didn't see Queen H4. That's too bad. Maybe I have E4. He just takes. I didn't see Queen H4. That's too bad. That's a shame. I'm going to open up chat. Yeah, I was winning here. I shouldn't have done Rook H8, I think. Yeah, that was my blunder. I didn't see Queen H4. So yeah, Queen F1 would have been fine. Yeah, that's too bad. So as for this, okay, it was better to play D4 or anything else. Castling was, I guess, not good. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, whatever. Blinker. We got a blinker. Wait, how did I allow E4? Wasn't paying attention to that. Take. Knight C6. This is weak. Whoops, I just dropped a pawn. Oh boy, not going well. Oh, that did not go well. Okay. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Balakrishnan. Still theory. Not too bad, Ryan. A little sleepy. Oh, I'm going to drop G4 here. I don't really want him taking with the F pawn here. Although I get a check in. Can I take this knight? What's going on? When could I have taken that? Yeah, just here. Can I take this? My king is exposed. I might have bishop e2 maybe. I'm going to take it. I have knight e2 or bishop e2. Going to minimize chat. So many messages. Yeah, this is, I don't know what's going on here. Bishop f4. Check bishop e2. Yeah. I guess this doesn't help me castle. Rook e8, bishop e2. Okay, he wants to take here. It's ugly. Whatever this is, it's ugly. Fortunately, his light squared bishop isn't doing much. And he's got 2 pawns for the piece, and my king is right in the middle here. Oh, maybe thinking of rook e2. I don't know if that's enough. Shouldn't be. Can I castle and then rook e1? Castle rook e1. Queen b5. Still, that might be worth it. I don't know if I have a great alternative. There's like knight g1 or knight d4. Knight d4, there's c5. Gets awkward. I could put something on e5. That can't be good though. Okay, I don't know. I'm going to give him the piece for my king will be safe. I'll be down 2 pawns, but I'm attacking here. I could consider an in-between move like h6 maybe. What did he do? Knight f2? I don't know about that. h6. He has to play f6, right? f6. And then I have check. And then I can go here. And I save the rook and I improve my pieces. Yeah, and then I just go rook e1. Maybe I go rook he1. Except then there's this. So let's go rook de1. Queen f8. Take, and then queen f6 is mate. Actually, I might have had, no. Yeah, this is just winning. I wonder if I can take here, actually. Check. Takes, check. Yeah, I can go queen f6. I'm going to open up chat. I've got queen f6 here. Let me make sure. Now that looks like mate. Let's do it. I'm not going to pre-move because there's this. Actually, I guess that still works. I can still pre-move taking on e8. Okay. So the weird opening worked. Push all your pawns. That's how you play chess. You just move randomly. Queen g1. Typical. No, I'm pretty sure I was losing. Because this got too crazy. I think he made, well, he dropped the knight. But I'm not so sure. I mean, we have an attack. It's a weird, it's not theory. I was just playing stuff. I don't know if it's as clear as you might think. It's a weird position. And I think I think white does have threats here. I'm sure white's worse, but I don't think it's simple. He made it simpler by dropping the knight, though. Yeah, this was the toughest decision here. Maybe he didn't see queen b5. Wow. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. Oh, I'm not feeling good. I went to a restaurant and I've got a stomach ache. Okay, so it likes this. It likes this. It likes h4. It does not like f4. Because of, yeah, it doesn't like this. Instead, it wants h5 or g5. And then it just, I don't quite understand this. Whoa, look at Ryan. Thank you for the gift memberships. You always give them out when I'm tilted and playing extra badly, but I do appreciate it as always. Who got the gifts? Devil Bacta, who I haven't heard of before. Raman Sims, who I haven't heard of before. Domach, who I haven't heard of before. Santosh Badola, who I haven't heard of before. And Mononoko, who does come by from time to time. So thank you again, Ryan, with the gifted memberships. I actually have a video coming out soon about this because I've changed what memberships do. So I'll have a video in the next day or two. We get to hear this. So yeah, thanks again, Ryan. So I guess this was too many pawn pushes. H5 is more intriguing to me. Or maybe D5 makes sense too, but I'm kind of worried about breaks. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Mimzovic is the only one that never gets a gifted sub, and he's always here. But it's everybody but Mimzovic. Vivek's got one. Mononoko's got one. Not Mimzovic. No, it's not just emojis. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff forcing me to play certain openings, forcing me to play stuff like that. Yeah, but no, H5 is more interesting to me. Because what does black do here? Like, there's not a simple move. D5 is the suggested best choice. I should have played H5. That makes really the most sense. Like bishop G7, then we go H6. Knight B6. I guess we can take. And then G5, knight H5. Then we can apparently, yeah, we can start sacking. H5 would have made more sense than F4. And then it didn't like knight F3. It wants to keep pushing here. H5. Yeah. Wait, why is it different though once he castles? Why is H5 not as good here? Because his rook is active? Is that why? I'm confused. Here. What's the difference? No, but he can do those moves regardless of this. Yeah, I think it's just that rook e8 is more imminent, right? The knight doesn't really help us do anything with f3. This is faster. I don't know. To me, it's not super obvious, though. And then later in the game, I'm curious about the castling. Where did I do it here? Yeah, casting is the best move. That was a tough choice. What was the other thing I was thinking of? Well, I don't think I had another good option, right? I never can. What was he? I was thinking about something else here. Wasn't I? Or was I just thinking about casting? Oh, I think I was thinking like knight g1 or something. Yeah, so casting was best. Now I'm curious. So I was thinking about this, and then after queen b5, I was just going to trade, which is good. I guess h6 is even better. And then, okay, we can also come in via c7 is an avenue in. Okay. New game. Let's hope I don't die. Oh, my stomach. Okay, okay, we got through. We'll do e4 again. Oh, God. God, why? I don't want to play against the Pirates. We're going to go old school on it. What's he thinking about? Or she? 559 games. Oh, I should do what I taught Mimzovic. I'm going to do it here. You go h3. I played this in a tournament. I have a video about it. Yeah, this is not, I did research on this. This is not anywhere. It's not on any website. It's not on any YouTube video. The idea is to combine a 150 attack with a Austrian attack. So you don't play f3 because you want to get f4 in one move. Now, it's been so long since I looked into this that, and it's also kind of waiting move. I don't know if I want to go f4 right away. I think I'm going to go queen d2, and then I'll play f4 soon. It also stops knight g4, and it's a bit of a waiting move. It's flexible. And now I'm going to castle. b5 is the main idea of c6. Same thing can happen with a6, b5. So castle is b5. There's going to be b4. I'm going to go f4. But I don't really know what I'm doing. But this is a little thing I came up with the engine. Yeah, so here's b5. Now, I think... And I actually looked at this video because Mimzovic commented on the video, and I was just reviewing it again, my own analysis on it. In my tournament game, I didn't play a3. I played knight f3, I think. But you actually want to play a3 here, even though it weakens the king side or the queen side, because the knight is really, really happy on c3. It doesn't want to be moved elsewhere. It's important to stay on c3. So I'm going to play a3. I just waited a minute there explaining that to you guys. Wasted a minute on the clock. Now, yes, this is the downside of a3, but I'm pretty sure a3 is correct. So it's uncomfortable to play a3, but I think it's correct, even though it doesn't look like it. It looks terrifying. So hopefully I'm right on that. Now, if I proceed with my attack, then he's got b4 and then e4 is falling. So this is terrifying. This is scary. I wonder if I can go b4. It seems incredibly incorrect. But if I don't play b4, like, do I just ignore? I mean, I can't ignore him unless I beef this, unless I beef e4 up. Like maybe I can go e5 or something. But I'm pretty sure a3 is right. That's what's annoying. Yeah, I don't know. Could it be b4? Yeah, this is interesting. You would think I would have something lined up for this. I'm pretty sure a3 is right. Okay. The thing is, f3 doesn't make sense. Okay. Oh, no. It's got to be bishop d3. Except there's b4 still. Yeah, so b4 takes. Do we actually go? Because I just said that the knight wants to stay on c3. I just said that. That's what makes me think possibly it's b4. Bishop d3, b4. What about a4? Then I lose this pawn still. I think I'm going to go b4. This has to be wrong. Does he have c5? I just take. I'm playing this. It looks completely incorrect, but I'm committed to keeping that knight on c3. Whoops. Okay. D5. He just comes in. Okay, so king b2. What's going on down here? Okay, king b2. Win or lose, I don't mind because I'm going to learn something about a3 this game. I mean, oh, I can't actually support rook a1. Whoops. For some reason, I thought I could just go rook a1. Okay, king. Okay, so he goes to the a file. Gonna minimize chat. I get so distracted. So king b2, king a6, queen a6. What's he actually threatening? Queen a3? Yeah, that's the threat. Then I have knight b1. Or can I stay here? Is this check a problem? No. Is this a problem? Kind of. Yeah, it is. Except I have knight b1 still. Oh, how did I go wrong? I was so confident a3 was right. Like I'm very confident about that. Must be wrong though. Okay, so bing, bang. And then what, rook b1 is mate? Am I just, is it, what's the solution here? How did I screw this up? I could move the queen. Okay, I gotta hide this way. I wonder if I could have done that later once he had gone here. Maybe that would have made more sense. This might have been premature. I could have bailed out here. I could have played like f4 or something, and then it went to 8. Then I could have moved the queen. This was too early. Panicked. Okay, I can't wait to look up that A3 thing. This is my fear of A3. You create that little hook. I can't wait to look that up. That's why I didn't play A3 in my tournament game. But then I remember analyzing and it was best. The computer really likes to have that knight on C3. But who knows? Maybe this is fine. But yeah, queen D3 might have been too early here. Because I could have just played it once he went queen A6, then I go queen D3. On the other hand, maybe I played it okay. Like, it's scary, but once I consolidate a little bit, then I can start attacking. Okay, so what's he threatening? Check here. He wants this pawn. He wants the pawn. So let's go here prophylactically. And he could still attack it. I have rook b1 though. I do have chat minimized. Or not here, actually. Here, I mean. Put the wrong arrow. But I've got rook b1. If he wants to play that. Okay. I could take and then bishop c5. Take, bishop c5. Let's do that. There is a check here. It's not too problematic. The h3 really paying dividends, you know. What is that? Oh, I guess I was attacking the rook. Yeah. Okay, so whoa, my time is a little short. I should move. Okay, let's just move. Boy. Here. Got this. Oh, that's annoying. That was bad. Maybe not that bad. No, maybe it's okay. I don't think it was great though, but you can just take b4. I just don't have time here. Oh, goes this way. Still, my queen's overloaded, or it will be. I just don't have time. The a3 thing, I have to look that up. I have to look that up. Oh. Wait, I have 16 seconds? I thought I had 1.6 seconds. What happened? Oh, did he? Oh, he gave me time. He gave me time. I wasn't sure. Oh, this guy has a fake account too. Well, not fake, but high RD. He got 24 points for that. It's lame. Yeah, he had to make a split decision of trading queens or not. I was thinking about this, but I thought this. I'm not sure about this. This might be a draw. I probably should have taken the pawn here. It should be a draw, at least. I shouldn't be losing. Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed at his account, though. Yeah, it's just fake. No, it's not a fake account, but it's his rating deviation before the game was 90. It's like it's not a real rating. Anyways, I'm curious about the A3, so I'm going to look that up. Give me a second. But it's like, geez, I just want a normal opponent. Rating, you know? I don't want these fake ratings. High RD. Provisional. It's not a new account, but it's a provisional rating. Okay. It's like playing an unrated in a tournament every single game. It's actually worse than that. Okay, so what did you play here? Okay, I don't actually have H3 in this line. I might have never. Oh, I have it against C6, but not Bishop G7. You can play it here too, though. I'm not showing CPT. Yeah, he played it one move, but you can also play H3 here. I'm going to see if it transposes. I think it kind of does. Yeah, H3 is still playable there. So, yeah, I'll let the computer run this position. No, Queen D2, I played this fine. So we'll look at this with the engine. Because I'm only curious about A3. Yeah, A3 is a mistake. God damn it. But it's good in the other line, though. No, I have the, yeah, I have the mega database and the huge database, but it's old. Mine's old. Yeah, because I had a tournament game like this, but maybe he played knight bd7 in that game, and maybe I had f4 already. I'm gonna look it up. Okay. First time you guys have seen chess base on stream, eh? Okay, so this is what I played in that tournament game. So he played c6. Yeah, he played knight bd7. Yeah, I played h3 here, and then knight bd7. And then here, oh, I played bishop d3 first? Oh, yeah, but here my notes say, yeah, I think a3 is better. So what's the difference here? Let me put it on the engine. Yeah, it likes a3. So what if he had played a5? Oh, you're right. I haven't castled. Maybe that's why. a5, then e5. So there's a few things different here. There's a bunch of different things different here. Whoops, then queen f3. Okay, let me turn that off. Yeah, I think probably the main thing is I didn't castle. Close that out. Yeah. So maybe I have to play f4 earlier. Maybe here. No. Queen d2, and then if c6. Actually, a4 is that move to stop b5. Yeah, so here you can go f4. And then if b5, then a3. Then if a5, then we just keep attacking. I think it's, yeah, it's the fact that so I committed too early. Yeah, this is just, yeah, that makes sense. I was winning at the end here. I was just completely losing because of a3. And then he blundered here. Yeah, so taking was right. And I was actually winning here, but I had 9 seconds. F4. I mean, I was kind of almost pre-moving at this point. I needed to give a check so I can get it past pawn. Yeah, this is equal, and then I blundered here. H4. Yeah, I just had no time. I had 7 seconds, no increment. Okay. I'm happy to have gotten that close in the end game, but A3 was the reason for the loss. But I learned something. Pondani. I don't mind losing if I learn something. I think I played this guy like yesterday or the day before because we had the same opening. "46 hours ago, I played this guy. Yeah, because I was looking at it. So, I'm going to go H6 here. Oh, yeah, because I think last time I went A6, B5 or something. Okay, so I think D5 here. Maybe bishop D. No, this falls, right? Rook E8, maybe. I think I want to go here. F4. I also forgot something. H6, sometimes you can go, if they pin you, you go knight H5, and then you go G5, and you chase it, or then you take the bishop there, and this is actually good for black. Okay, I'm going to go A6 and then B5. I think yesterday I didn't play A6, and that almost caused me a headache. And then here, I think I'm going B5. And B4. Okay, so B4 takes. Do I take? Yeah, I could play on the C file maybe. Try that. Oh wait, my queen's overloaded. He can take. So I lose a pawn here. No wait, okay, I'm lucky. I'm lucky. Okay, his pieces are discombobulated. Okay, I've got bishop C5. Maybe bishop D6. Bishop D5, D5. Then I could also go knight D5 here. But yeah, something might be overloaded here again. I should probably play rook E8 soon. So it's bishop B7. Yeah, there's still. I don't think I like D4 from white. I don't think I like that. Then again, he gives me E4. I don't really think I like that so much. So can I play d4? Takes. I can take with the queen. Knight f3. Bishop c5 maybe. His bishop improves. His light squared bishop. There's knight h5. I think that was something the computer was suggesting, actually. Actually, now that I think about it, I think here, right away, you go knight h5. No, it falls. Okay, I can't do that. Okay, yeah, but maybe here knight h5. You can go to d2. Is my knight worse where it is? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. No, I don't like it. Maybe trade off bishops. Could also go to c5. Okay, I think I'll go here. That was a long think, man. Hello, Mononoko. Ryan gave you a membership. That's why you got a pun next to your name. He gifted you a membership. Okay, queen d2. There's bishop e6, which the computer usually loves for some reason. And there's bishop b7. There's also queen c7. But then he can go rook c1 and stuff. Maybe I'll go for the computer's favorite move. This would seem more, wouldn't this seem better? Didn't this, okay, I'm going to go here. The computer likes bishop b6 usually. So let's play it. I don't understand why the computer likes it here. I'm going to play it though. Wow, I burned a lot of time. Holy crap, did I burn a lot of time. So what does he do? Maybe knight f3. Okay, he takes. I could trade. I could also not trade. Okay, let's attack a pawn then. Rook c1. e5 maybe? No. Rook c1. Okay, maybe a5 here. No, drops. Rook f8. Feels like I have no pieces. Yeah, let's go rook f8. No, I'm competing in Canada. They're coming up here. I'm not. I won't. I'm not going to travel to the U.S. Okay, let's stay on that pawn. I am on my way to 1799 on Lichess. Almost there. Okay, a5, a4 does nothing. I gotta move. I'm really running out. Okay, I'm gonna minimize chat. I'm talking too much to the chat. Okay, so if I go here, Seems bad. Knight h5. Everything looks bad to me. I need to play though. I don't have any time. If he goes to e5, knight e5, maybe I can take on d4. I don't know. Then he takes and then he's got f3. No, he can't go f3. There's a possibility I could go. Okay. Yeah, I can take here. I could take here. Do I have this and then check? I don't know. I just gotta make moves. Possibly knight d4 was better. So he's got to take with the pawn. Necessary evil. And then, I don't know. I don't like the bishop here. Wow, he gave me something. Okay. Arrows, go away, arrows. Okay. Development, I can take on b2. Here. I can take on b2. Who won our last game? Oh, it's 1-1. Okay, yeah, I mean, I guess he can take here, but I'm going to get this pawn. Okay, I'm going to do it. Because as long as he doesn't mate me, which he might, I'm going to have two passers here, two connected passers. So I could even afford to like sack a piece in some cases, a rook. So what's his idea? Take. I know he wins a pawn here, but if we trade queens, I might be okay with that because I'm up 2 pawns. So if I can remain a pawn up, I'm not sure if I do. I just kind of had to wing it. But if I remain a pawn up, I'll be content. Yeah, he wins back a pawn. But I'll be a pawn up. So I'm happy with this. Maybe he can go after my c3 pawn. This is kind of annoying. I might have here. Take. Maybe not. Okay, so he goes here. Okay, I'm happy with this. Rook d3 would have caused me more issues. Okay, and then I take this. How come the arrows don't go away? I thought when I made moves, I got rid of the arrows. Or pre-moves. Anyways. No, yeah, I thought when you made a move, it got rid of the arrows. Did it not? Yeah, it's not doing that now. Weird. We've got a Lucina-esque position. It's nothing like a Lucina, but there is this chapter in Dvoretsky's Endgame Manual, which is like insanity. Whoops. Yeah, I have to. I'm gonna go this structure. It's the most insane chapter. It goes on forever. It's this endgame. And it's a win. Like you can defend against it, but it's like the defense is insane. It's absolutely insane. And to win is insane. It's just an incredibly complex position. I think theoretically it's a draw with perfect play. Yeah, he screwed up here. He had to stay on G2 or else winning in front of the pawns. So I'm going to open up chat. What white needed to do was create this this structure. No, sorry, this structure that I did. That's what white needed to do as step 1. It's not a Vancouver because there's lots of pawns, but it's, yeah, similar idea. Okay. No, I'm telling you this. Can I show you? Oh God, I'll show you how insane this is in the. Okay, give me a second. Okay, it's gonna, the top of it is gonna be cut off here, but it's just like the craziest analysis. I don't even know where I'll be able to find it here. It'll take me 10 years to even just find it. Where would that be under? Probably rook and pawns. I don't know what it's classified under. Should be a pawn on the 7th rank, maybe. No, but it's. I don't even know where. It would take me forever to find it. It's the book is so massive. It would take me years to find it even. Maybe it's here. Let's see. I don't know. I wish there was a quicker way to find things. Like, is there a way that I can look at the position? Maybe the video may help. Yeah, how are you supposed to find this stuff? I don't know if this would be in the rook sections or the pawn sections. It should be the rook. It should be rooks versus pawns, really. Let me go rook endgames 4. See if it's here. Oh yeah, the rook in front of the pawn. What's the pawn in the? Okay. 7th. I'm not going to be able to find it. It's so annoying. Okay, forget it. The book's too massive. Okay, getting back to the game. I should find it and then bookmark it. I looked at it twice before. It's crazy. Crazy. Okay, looking at it from the beginning here. What? Oh yeah, so we got this again. Yeah, I just played this guy not too long ago. Yeah, I didn't want to trade queens here because my pawns, you could argue, are weaker. Yeah, so he blundered here, I think. Like, I don't know why he didn't take with the F pawn. I said it was a necessary evil. He just gave me a pawn here. And a second pawn. And then I traded queens. So I was offering to give him a pawn back, but we just go to this endgame. I'm just up a pawn. So here, again, I don't know if it's I can't remember if it's a theoretical win or draw. I think it's not. I think it depends on the exact position. But most of the time, you can draw with perfect play as white here, but it's not simple. And also, same thing with proper defense. It's not simple to win. It's just really complicated. But basically, you want ideally your pawn structure. You want like F2, G3, H4, and then there's a lot of crazy theoretical endgame knowledge, like crazy. It's like a whole book on its own talks about this in the endgame manual. It's like you could make that chapter into a whole book. It's extremely thorough. And this is actually a very, very common ending. So it's kind of useful to study that, but it's like almost impossible to remember it. I just remember like a couple of key concepts of it. So white, first of all, should probably be bringing the king in front of the pawns, because then I never have discovered check ideas. And then there's a few other ways. I think, yeah. So he should either be trying to get this configuration or putting the king in front of the pawn. There's different ways to defend. It's not a single. There's not a single method. But this seems wrong. I don't think this is right. F4. For one thing, there's less shelter for his king, and then he never should have allowed this, because then just go here. So I think even here, it may be possible for white to draw, but it'll be very hard for white to draw now. He should have just went in front of the pawn. That's the simplest way. Yeah. So ended too soon. Had he not blundered here, let's say, well, I still think F4 was bad though. Because now I can probably start to slowly make inroads and then get the king up eventually. Not easy for black either, but okay, let's look at that with the engine. I want to find that chapter. Rook endgames 4. Oh, I found part of it.
Top of that,
yeah, I'll show. Like here.
After having helped the pawn promote, the king is also back one move faster. So basically, in this whole race of black likely giving up the rook,
but this is when it's on the 6th rank.
Black trying to get counterplay with the king on the king side. In that race,
I think this is a continuation.
For the position to set up the and white can deal with quite easily. The king side mistakes throughout this on 2a5, 2a6, 2a6. The target that Capablanca felt.
No, I don't think that's rook endgame 4. Maybe it's under 3. Sorry, I shouldn't be boring you guys with this. I should look at this more on my own.
Spot to hide. So if the king reaches b6, black will start checking as we have seen earlier. So going a7 is a major decision.
No, sometimes you want it on the 6. It's insane. It's an insane ending. Most of the time you want it on the 7th though. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's some case scenarios where you want it on the 6th rank. Okay, getting back to the game. So I was never worse. So that's good. Oh, maybe I should have played bishop d6 here because I played h6. Whoops. What did I just click? I clicked something. Because bishop f4 is a little annoying. And he did play that next move. So the reason I didn't do this, whoa, I just got really dizzy there. Holy crap. Is because oh, he's got the knight here. If the knight was not here, then this is a problem. This is what I played in my previous game with him. Let me refresh. The engine's not working. Yeah, it screwed up. Froze. Yeah, so if he takes here, it doesn't work because we can take on h2. But I played him yesterday, and I'll show you that game, or 2 days ago, or yesterday, I can't remember. And I actually blundered in that game. I analyzed it this morning, actually, I think. Flip the board. I didn't analyze it on stream. But here, I did play bishop d6 because I thought he can't do that because of the discovery. But since I'm just losing a pawn though because I'm not taking anything on h2. So here he could have actually just taken in my game from yesterday because he just takes the pawn, and he won this pawn. So I'm just down a pawn here. So I didn't do that today but he's got an 8 on h2. So I actually could have played bishop d6 because I take with tempo here. Well, no, not because I take it with tempo, because I can actually hang on. Wait a second. Yeah, I would just win a piece because I just win a piece. Sorry, for a pawn. So I should have played bishop d6, and it only works because his knight is on h2. Had he not played knight h2, let's say he made some other move. Let's say he goes rook e8. And then we get this. And then bishop d6. Yeah, he can still take. So it only works because he has a knight on h2, I think. So I could have, I should have played bishop d6 here. Would have been a little bit better. Computer likes bishop e6, rook e8 as well. I played a6, which was okay. b5 is okay. Everything's okay. It's hard not to be okay here. Wait, how does this work? Because if he takes on d6, oh, sorry, if he... Yeah, because I'm just going to take the bishop. Okay. It doesn't love b4. Doesn't hate it. Rook d2 instead of rook c1. So what is it suggesting here? c4 or rook a7. Okay, what's rook a7? What is rook a7 about? It wants to go here. then maybe bishop b7. So let's just say he does nothing. Say he goes here. Yeah, rook d7. Huh. Followed by what? c4. If he takes it, then his bishop is out of commission for a little bit. Which is, I mean, if he comes here. Wow, even b4? Weird. Oh, a long time ago, I used to do that in the Smith-Morra little rook lift. See if I can remember it. Years ago. And it's got a weird name. See if I can remember it. We're talking like 6 years ago. What did I play back then? Yeah, but you go, yeah, it was, okay. I'm trying to remember, but you do this. You put the rook on d7. And I actually had really good results with it. I don't know if this was the exact configuration. It might have been, though. b5, and then rook, was it here? No, I wasn't. I sucked even worse than I do now. I can't remember if this was it. If I filter the database from long ago, I could probably find it. I wonder if I did it with D. Could this have been? Oh, I'm curious. Okay, I'm going to filter it. Until 2021, maybe. And then how do I clear it? Clear. Whoops. And then search. Oh, it might take forever to filter this. Yeah, sorry, it's going to take. But anyways, you get the idea. Yeah, it was like, maybe I didn't even play knight c6. Maybe I played a6 or something. And was it even the Smith-Morra? I think it was, though. I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, the Chicago defense. Maybe I played e6 first. Yeah, I'm trying to remember it. But yeah, you go rook a7, rook d7. How does it go? I probably played b5, right? And then maybe I even played knight a5. Oh, I can't remember. It's not d. Wait, what? It's possible I played d6 back then. Wait, okay, d4. Knight c6, knight f3. Yeah, okay. Oh, d6. Yeah, maybe I played d6 back then. Yeah, bishop c4. You say e6? I think I might have played a6, though. I might have played it with d6. And then b5, let's say. And then rook a7. Maybe I did that. Or maybe I did play e6. And then a6. It's similar, though. queen e2, and then b5, and then rook a7. It might have been something like this. Anyways, you get the idea. And then you go here. Something like that. The computer hates this. But something like this. Anyways, I actually had really, really good results with it. Okay, sorry. So getting back to the game, that was quite the side. Where was I here? Yeah, I was talking about that because computers recommending rook a7 here as an idea. But there was c4 as well, which I don't think I would never take seriously. If d4, I guess we just enjoy the worsening of his light squared bishop for a while. I would be concerned of an eventual b3, like let's just say he takes and then even b3 right away. I guess that drops a pawn. But also, he's not threatening anything. I can just ignore it. I can just play anything. And if he takes, then I guess we open up the light squared bishop and we should be pretty happy here. And if he takes, I guess we can take either way. I honestly feel a little bit concerned about this position. And if he does nothing, what are we doing? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I love c4. I don't think it's the simplest move to play. What else is it suggesting here? There's rook e8. That's a simple move to play. There's bishop e6, which is, yeah, the computer loves bishop e6. And then what? Just develop. Okay, so there's nothing too critical in this position. Okay. And then this was, yeah, this was all fine. Finely played by both sides. And despite being up a pawn here, it's equal, but this just drops another pawn. It's suggesting queen e5. c3 would have been annoying. Queen d3. Okay. So this was a blunder. I was low on the clock here. Still winning, but we still have an advantage after queen c3. It just wants to, it doesn't want to trade queens. It just doesn't want to trade queens. Because my bishop is pretty bad here. But I wanted to simplify. I didn't have much time. And yeah, we're just winning here. So yeah, I guess he had to play like, yeah, he had to go, this is what I thought, rook d3. That's what I thought he should play. But he didn't. And what did you say? Why did I play rook c1 or something? Is that what you said? Oh, maybe here you think this is better? Or here, maybe that's better. The check doesn't really, I don't know if does it matter though? The computer said it does matter. Yeah, I guess this makes more sense because in a way, I give the check, I kind of give him a tempo in a way because my rook's going to have to move after. Whereas this is still progression for me because I'm supporting the pawn. So yes, these moves would have been better. How come rook e2? Why is rook d2 better than rook e2? Oh, sorry, not rook e2. That makes sense to me because his king gets more active. But why does this not work? Rook b2. Oh, because we're behind the pawn, maybe? Yeah, because we're behind the pawn, I think. Like this direction. Wait. We get f2. Oh, man. So even here, it's probably some work. Okay. But I agree. I definitely should this. I mean, I should know this in the future. It's so tempting to just give a check though. But yes, I should have been more patient here. Okay. Let's just see if it has my Smiths More in here yet. My old Smiths More. It didn't find any. Could it have been past 2021? Let's see. Maybe 2022. Oh, wait, as white. No wonder I was the wrong color. Okay, let's see if we can find that old Rook A7 idea here. For a while, I did play E6. Oh, yeah, okay, so here. E6. I don't know if B5. Did I ever play? I don't think I did. I think at this time I was still playing. No, well, there's one game here. What's that? Okay, let me go back in time some more. I'm going to make this 2020. I'll make this November 2020. See what I used to play back then. Yeah, I still played knight c6, e6. I still played a6, b5. I still played knight a5. Now, maybe I played d6 here. Queen e2. Nope. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. I just looked here, right? No, I did. This is what I did. Yeah. So this is what I did back in the day. So bishop b3, then I went d6, queen e2, and then rook a7. Yeah, this is the Chicago line. So objectively, it's actually good for white. But then you go rook, you go rook d7. But I actually scored pretty well with this. Wow, it's saying +2? Okay, maybe I played something slightly different. I did play this in 2 games, though. Anyways, you get the idea. Okay, I'm going to play another game now. Okay, let's go back to Bird. The Bird has been performing terribly for me. Like, I've been losing all my Bird games. Okay, if they play e6, it depends if you play c5 or not. But we're going after this. So we're not doing the usual b3 against this. We're attacking this. So we're going to go d3. He doesn't play c5 though. That's strange. I might actually just go for a Stonewall here. It's tempting. Okay, I'm going to do it. I was going to go d3 and attack f5, but that's too tempting. So where do I castle? What where do I castle here? Okay, well, first of all, let's see what he does if I challenge the bishop, because I will take it. I'll have a backward e pawn. Okay, I've got knight e5, but you have to watch out for this whenever you play the bird. I've got g3 though. Excuse me. I've got g3. So, although he could take and then play knight d7. Okay, well, let's do it. I don't know what I'm doing after knight g7. Okay, well, here, I think I'm just going knight g6. Or should I? Okay, let's go knight g6. Queen g5. He's got queen h4. Yeah, queen h4 is a threat here. I don't really want to. Queen h4, I've got g3. Still kind of annoying, though. That's annoying. Okay, queen e2 maybe. Here, g4, queen h3, and I'm okay. Okay, we're going to go here. I'm going to castle queenside. He's got c5, though. c5's annoying. I didn't get the best position here. Oh, he can take? No, he can't take. Okay. So now I don't have to worry about queen h3 because the queen covers g2. So then I just prepare to castle here. Okay. Knight a4 should be good. Yeah. Maybe I'll castle kingside. Here I think I'm taking. I'll start with the check while I can. Let's just get it over with, and then I'm going to take here. I think because otherwise this is a big problem. Then again, that's my good bishop. I'm going to play it though. Knight's too annoying. Bishop a5. Do I want to take that? Maybe. I could also go c4. I could go king b1. c4, c5. I guess I can just take. So maybe c4. Okay, let's play it. c4. I don't see how he progresses here. King b1 or king b8. I could go king b1 here. I don't want to go c5 because this knight improves. I've got g4 here. g4 is kind of nice. Get rid of the arrows, please. Yeah, g4. Ooh, I don't know. I can't help it though. It's so tempting. I don't know if this is good though. G4, he goes back. I don't have 30% win rate. It should be like very good. My Smith's Moore win rate is one of my best openings. So you're looking at something wrong. Okay, I'm going here. I don't know. I can't help it. It looks too aesthetically nice. And then maybe king b1. Could attack this pawn. Queen g2. I think we just win the pawn. Look at that. Free pawn. Oh, he takes c4. Okay, so I could go b3 and then queen g2. Okay, I'll try that. The other option was king b1, rook c1, queen g2. We're going to go for this. King B2. He might try rook A3. No? Okay. Wow. So he saw my plan. I could take it then rook G1. I could also push. Maybe bishop C3. That can't hurt, right? Bishop C3, improving the rook, improving the bishop, and passing the move back to black. Maybe A4, A5. G5 is interesting because a later D5 fixes his pawn on B7, G7. The bishop could also go to E5, but his knight can stop anything. Okay. A5. Okay, I gotta minimize chat. Getting distracted by chat. Yeah, I might be able. Maybe I'll take here at some point. I know I undouble the pawns, but then you'd think there's something here. I'm going to take here. If he takes with a G pawn, I can start attacking his other G pawn. My H pawn is a bit of a target, though. Maybe I should have went rook 8, rook 1, 8, or rook H G1. But I can double up here, and this is a weakness now. But so is H2. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now we're talking. H4, H5 potentially. Probably just go here. We found the weakness. I was probing for something. Oh, he disconnected. 420 guy disconnected. He's back. He's got a 5-bar connection. F5 here. I don't know what that does. I'll just double up here. Bishop A5, there's king A7. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know how he defends B6 and G7. He's got a pass pawn. Okay, that's a threat. Here maybe. Do they have perpetual there? I don't know. I can't imagine him having perpetual here. I just don't see it. I don't know if I should go down. Oh, crap. Oh, this check? Can you do that? Takes here. No, I can go here, right? Yeah. Okay. Hung my rook. Ah, man. Oh. Yeah. Just ran out of time. Oh. Ooh, I was slow there. I played that slow. I don't know where my time went. Where did my time go in that one? Lost another bird. I was enjoying the position too much, I think. I got lost in enjoyment of the position. I don't think it's... I just got too low. Too low on the clock. Ooh, it looks like I made a blunder here. Rook c8 is winning? No way. How? Queen takes d4 and he's winning? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous that rook c8 is winning. I had to go king a1. I had to go king a1 here. I can't believe rook c8 is winning. I just ran out of time. Where did I burn all my time? How much time did I have here? A minute. I should still have time. I still had time to win this. Where did I blow it all? Still have time here. Where did I blow the time? Well, this was a little bit slow of a response. This was slow. King g1 was slow. I was trying to not lose the pawn, and I was also trying to find ways to trade off queens, but I was wasting too much time here. I played all of this too slow. Yeah, I start playing usually between 8:30 and 9 p.m. Pacific time. I stream pretty late, unfortunately. Here I still had time, and then I dropped the rook. That was silly. My idea was I wanted to trade queens, but then I saw rook, or I saw e3. So my idea was I wanted to prevent that, but I can't do that by playing rook g4. So that's why I went rook h8, if you're wondering. Yeah, you know what? Lee chess is bugged a little bit when I have the engine on, or no, even without the engine, it won't let me remove the arrows easily. Yeah, and I just need to play quicker. I just need to play quicker. Oh, that's I just got to play quicker. Time is so important. Oh boy. Time is so important. This is a new account. I don't want to play them. Okay, I'll try playing quick this game. Okay, quick, fast. Let's get a time advantage. Let's get a time advantage here. Give me a pawn. I'm going to take that pawn. Maybe I should have taken with the queen. Oh, I'm okay, right? Okay. Oh, that's annoying. That's very annoying. Is he threatening anything here? He just wants a castle, I think. I don't think he's threatening anything here. Okay, so if he castles, I think I might have e4. What's that do? What's the point of that? He wants queen b6. I'll just go b3 after. I'm going to go e4, queen b6, b3. It's a little sensitive. It's a little sensitive. Knight a3, maybe knight a4. No, what? I don't like this knight though. That is kind of annoying. I can go check. I can win h4. Yeah, hopefully he's not mating me here. I'm going to take h4. Because his knight and queen, I don't love them. Oh, wait, crap. It's this. Rook lift. How about this one? Yeah, okay. I'm playing a little bit. Oh, wait. There's this. No, yeah, that's getting a little. I don't like that knight. Okay, I'm just going to come back. Ugh, damn, I did that too early. Okay, so if he does go to b6 or b4, b3, I weaken a3 considerably. He's actually not threatening anything. Okay, so here, maybe e5. He can still come here. But then do I have a discovery? Should I play b3? b3. Oh, that's very scary. A3 is so weak. King b1. Okay, let's go king b1. King b1. This knight is driving me bonkers. Take? Why did he play this? He wants the bishop in to do things? I'm taking that. And wish I could get rid of these arrows. These shots is getting buggier by the day. It's never been so buggy. What happened to me playing quickly? I don't like this knight. I want it gone. D5? D5 here. Okay. Yeah, see, the arrows don't move. Like, what's gone? What happened to Lichess? Why is it so buggy? The arrows used to go as soon as you make a move. Now I have to manually do it. Another thing for me to complain about. Yeah, so queen b4. Okay, Okay, fortunately, I don't have to worry about it. I've got bishop c2. Yeah, because there's this fork, right? So let's do that. Arrows stay there. I have to get rid of them. It's so annoying. Yeah, so bishop c5. Nope. He's so annoying. Okay, can I take here now? He might have takes and then check. I've got king. Maybe I have king f2. Yeah, okay. Takes. If takes, then he has b4. Because my queen is here. I could go here though, maybe. Oh, I don't know about that. Can I play b? No, I can't play b3. Oh, maybe, do I have this? Knight d5. Knight d5 has to be decent, right? Bishop f6, I'll take. Yeah, but the arrows don't leave, guys. When I draw arrows for you, I don't do the arrows for me. After a pre-move or if anything changes, it's the arrows stay on the screen. And then I have to manually remove them. Ah, more work for me. Okay, here. I could take and then bishop e1. I could also go bishop e1 to start. What happened to me playing quickly? This is me playing quickly. That's the unfortunate truth. This is as quick as I get. And now do I take with the queen? I was going to take with the rook, but I might take with the queen here. Because I'm threatening queen b4. I have a fork here. What's he doing? There's a check. Okay, I think I'm going queen b4. To the fork here. He could sack it, but that's still good for me. Should be able to do this. Hang on. Takes. Okay, I think I can do that. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to leave the arrows on the screen so you guys can get annoyed. Okay, so do I want to start with the check or take the rook first? Okay, I'll do it this way. I don't know if it matters. I think one, you're left with a knight. Okay. I'm keeping those arrows just to bug you guys. No, I gotta get rid of them. They're distracting. Okay. Oh, okay. It's always a time issue. Almost always a time issue with me. But this guy didn't flag me. He didn't get lucky like so many do. Okay, so we had this. This has a name, and it's OSCAR. Nobody has. I don't know if anybody has ever played it against me. If it's got a name, but I don't remember what it is. What's it called? It's got a weird name that I don't like. It's like a compound word. Who knows it? Horsefly. 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 It's a horsefly defense. What? Were you my opponent, Randall? I'm not rematching. I don't rematch. Why would I rematch? Especially for somebody that doesn't resign. So I actually haven't. I don't think I've looked at the horsefly yet. But I believe in most cases it just becomes. Like the idea for it is to go to F5, but often it just becomes trapped on H6. Fruit fly. Yeah, I emptied the garbage, so the fruit flies haven't bothered me tonight, fortunately. Okay. So I didn't know what was going on. I probably should not have allowed H5 though. Or H4, I mean. Although I don't know if there was anything I could have done about it. Like G3, I guess. And yeah, this knight doesn't do anything. Black has no development here. Yeah, and then I just missed the fork. So I just had to come back, unfortunately. I didn't see anything better. That knight was so excuse me, that knight was so annoying on C4. I didn't realize how annoying it was. And the queen and the knight combo burned all my time just trying to keep an eye on that knight and queen. I got so scared of this. And yeah, once I broke things open, it got easier. And the knight on D5 helped a lot. I was torn between taking the bishop first and bishop E1. Probably doesn't really matter. So wait for this. And then, yeah, traded. And then again, I was torn here. Now let me think. Does knight c6 actually make a difference here? I don't think it does. They should transpose, right? Knight c6 and rook d8. I don't think it makes a difference. Yeah, and then I had to be careful with this, but I was prepared to take on d5 here. Right? Because I just take and then my king just grabs the h-pawn. Although this still would have been a little bit tricky. I probably have to create a weakness here first. This might have been a blunder, actually, the more I think about it, because he's got this majority. I might not be able to do anything here. No, I probably should be able to. Yeah. So I would have taken here and then I go like a4. Randall? Well, the thing is, I'm higher rated than you, right? And well, I was low on time, so there. I give you that. You could have kept playing, but the fact that you expected a rematch when you tried to flag me, I mean, what? Look at your rating all time. I'm looking at rating right now. It's 1960. Okay. Yeah, but this I might have been kind of yeah. So had he taken on d5, I would have gone rook takes e5, king takes e5, and then I think maybe a4. That should be winning. 2100. That's nice. I don't know what you're trying to. You're 1960 right now. You're not 2100. I'm afraid to say. Okay. So at what point should you have resigned? Well, I forget how much. Let's see. How much time did I have on the clock here? 16 seconds. I don't know. Probably here you should resign. Or maybe here. Or 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 here. One of those times, maybe. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. No, I mean, it's your right to play on, obviously. It's your right. But I don't know why you expect a rematch when you try to flag me. Okay, there's the graph. No, I was trying my hardest. But I was trying to get into a position where I can just pre-move the... I was trying to avoid also stalemate, so that was taking a bit of my time. So... yeah, this is just not good for black. No, I wasn't trying to troll him. I was trying to win as fast as I could. I considered g4 here, but then I wasn't sure about knight h4. I considered it. I guess it was playable. Bishop d3 is a... yeah, maybe I should just play b3 here. I should have just played b3. Bishop d3 is also interesting. I guess so. So g4 was fine. b3, bishop d3. Why is it showing g4 twice and b3 twice? Lichess is messed up. Yeah, so h4 is just terrible, apparently. Yeah, he just gave me a free pawn. I don't know what this was about. Did he pre-move this? No, but he played it in 1 second. I don't know. That was strange. Yeah, he's just losing now. Okay. I'll play another one. I am getting tired, though. Linear. Dominguez. I'm playing Dominguez. I'm out of beverage. Oh boy, not this. There was a Staunton Gambit. It's kind of like a reverse Frums, but it's more dangerous because we're black. I believe G6. Whoa! Don't even respond to that. Don't even respond to that. I believe Knight F6. How come this feels different to me than the normal? Why does this feel different? Because you have to take. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Queen H5. But yeah, I'm going to play it kind of like the Frums, the G5, the G4 Frums. Oh, the stupid arrow bug. Maybe I might report this to Lichess. It's so annoying. I can't get rid of the arrows. Okay, so Bishop G7. He might be able to just take. I don't know. Well, what else am I going to do? Okay, Knight H5. He can just take the pawn, but then I can castle and live another day. D6 possibly. Queen has to move somewhere. Where does it move? Nobody knows. Let's say to F4. But then I can castle. He takes here. D6 is probably playable. If I castle, he takes on E4. That's probably playable. D5. I can't get rid of these arrows. D5. Yeah, can I go D5 here? He takes my knight, I guess. No, wait. Yeah, maybe I can just go D5. No, he takes my knight. D5. Oh, I can't freaking... These arrows are pissing me off. D5. I can't get rid of them. D5, Bishop F6. Because then he just takes on D5. So either castling or D6 here. Maybe Knight C6. Maybe Knight C6. This makes some sense. Although later I have to worry about D5. Knight C6. Queen somewhere. Oh, yeah, I'm a little worried about D5. Maybe I can come in here. I don't know. Let's play it. We'll play Knight C6. And I'm going to have to contact Lichess. I'll report the arrows thing. But they never do anything about my bug reports. They don't even respond to them. I'm cranky. Yeah, the first time I've seen Queen H5. It probably means it's not good. Yeah, so now I'm just going to castle. Just castle now. Oh, that was stupid. Why did I just give him the pawn? I'm a moron. I just gave him a pawn. Maybe I'll take with the E pawn. Could I also go rook E6? Might have rook E6 there. Okay. B6 or D6? say b6. Queen c4. Knight a4. Okay. I'm okay. This is getting a little dangerous, though. 95. So queen c4, 95. Yeah, just 95 here. Queen e2. Where's he going? Okay, queen d4 now. And I have a discovery on it. Oh, these arrows. Queen d4. Yesterday it was the foo flies. Today it's the arrows. Hopefully Lichess fixes this. I can't tell you how annoying this is. Well, yeah, I guess I can tell you how annoying it is. I wonder if it's happening to anybody else or if it's just me. Okay. Now, do I have c5? c5 and then knight c6. It's got to be good. It does open up this bishop. He has bishop c4. I'm okay with that. Okay. Yeah, he's got bishop c4. I'll just take, or king h8. I was going to take with the knight. I could take with the d pawn, but then there's rook d1. No, let's do this. Oh, it drops this pawn. No, I'm on the queen. He's got check and then he can win this pawn. It's okay. I got development. Yeah. Yeah, you can take here now. Oh, no, I've got rook e6 still. Rook e6, d5. Oh, I don't have d5. Well, yes, I do have d5. Rook d1. It gets really complicated. But yeah, takes. I might have rook takes, and then if knight e4, I have rook e6, followed by d5. Maybe he can escape in time. Okay, he doesn't go for it. I could go back knight to a5. He's attacking this. I might not be able to save that pawn anymore. Maybe I should have not have played the knight back. I could go knight a5, bishop b7, potentially. Depends what he does. Okay, I'm coming back here. I shouldn't have really done that. But I think the knight's happy on a5. We're going to put it back there. Okay. I could go knight c6. I could go bishop b7. Okay, let's go bishop b7. And here we have d6. What's wrong with d6 here? Just play d6. Rook c8. Okay, taking looks good. Queen c7. Rook. Okay, let's go queen c7. Rook d2. Oh boy. What are you doing? What was that? Okay, you missed mate. Oh, minus 17. High RD account. Yeah, 82. Man. Had he not blundered, so let's say he goes rook d2. Ooh, just got dizzy there again. Holy crap, shoot. Oh. Getting really dizzy. I'm always dizzy. Yeah, this isn't good. Need to drink more water. Yeah, I might be able to, no, he takes with a queen. I guess I can still go here. It still works. It still works because of my rook. In any case, I don't know. It feels like a good position. Regardless, I've got like a6. I've got more potential here. My pieces are well developed. But he hung mate. Okay, let's look at that. What's the engine? Man, my rating is so low. Yeah, this was it. I think this is the first time I've seen this. It's just not, yeah, it's not great. Oh, I gotta fix this now. I got stuff to do tomorrow. So I'm gonna put this back to 2022, I guess, January. And then go back here. Okay. Yeah, so G6, knight f, we're just better. We're just winning. Best move here is queen h4. And then knight f6 or d5. Well, yeah, we're just better here. Yeah. Okay. I will play another one. I shouldn't, though, because I'm getting tired and cranky. Oh, we had this yesterday. Oh, okay. Well, we're just going to transpose to the open line. Oh, no, we're doing some closed crap. I'd rather see this than the Grand Prix, though. Yeah, yeah, with G6. And was the move after. I had two forcing moves in that opening. Okay, rook b8. A6, b5. Might go bishop d7. Yeah, let's go bishop d7. I'm going to try to play quick. At least quicker than normal. I always say that, and then I always get into time trouble regardless. But I'm going to go b5 here. b5, b4. Then I can move the knight, and sometimes things happen here. That's my plan. Going to ignore that. f4. Do I need to tend to this? Do I need to tend to f5? Like, do I need to play e6 here? I don't see. No, I'm not going to touch anything there. I'm going to go here. He's going to bring more pieces over. And is knight h5 a move? Is queen h5 a move? Queen a5 a move? I mean, I don't think so. What do we do now? How do you play this position? This is tough. Do we want to fix this here? Yeah, I'm going to fix that pawn on a4. It's the same color as my bishop, and this is a dark steward bishop. Okay, I can move the knight. It allows b3. Do we want to invoke this? Should I play e6? Let's play e6. I don't know if that gives us more power. I don't know. I don't know how to play this. I don't know what to do here. I think so. Do we want f5? Is this a thing? Okay, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I gotta make a move. I don't know how to play this. e5, f6, e5, f5. Then he's got g4. I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna say his c-pawn's weak. Is it? I don't know. I'm gonna say it is. So. Yeah. So there's we have a weakness now. Look at this sneaky move. Should I? Hope chess. I guess he just plays queen f3. No, it doesn't work. How did he deal with this? How did he deal with bishop e5? He has to move the knight f3, I guess. Is that the only move? That's a tricky move from me. He has to play knight f3. But then he's on d4. That's too bad. That's a very interesting move. Oh, bishop e5 is so interesting. Okay. Okay, just go here. Oh, that's too bad. It's so interesting. Bishop e5. I think he has to play knight f3 if I go bishop e5. Yeah, it's never going to work. The only way it works is if maybe if he plays rook f3, then bishop e5 might be winning. No, he could just move the king. Yeah, if rook f3, bishop e5, he can then go king h1. So there's no way bishop e5 works, unfortunately. He has knight f3 and rook f3 to defend. Could offer a queen trade, but then rook f1 is getting dangerous. I'm just going to tuck back. And then queen e7 here. I could go for this again. He just moves the king. Actually, I just realized he's attacking here. That's not too much of a threat. Wait a second. Did I have g5 last move? I might have had it because here I just go king h8. No, then he could have went back here. Okay. So he can do that. I don't like my light squared bishop. I don't want to do this. Yeah, so bishop e5. Might not even work here. Because takes. So it doesn't even work. Oh, Lee chess is broken. Okay, I don't know. I don't like closing this down. My dark sword, but it opens up this bishop, but it kills my dark sword bishop. I'm just relying on this c2 pawn, this c2 weakness. Okay, knight here. Where does my knight go? Maybe offer a trade. He just moves to queen. Pointless. Rook f8 maybe. So I'll go here. And then and then go rook f8. Because I think I would be happy to trade the heavy pieces. There's threats of bishop a4 down the road. And c2 is still weak. At least queens. I would like to trade queens. c2 is a weakness, so my rook is the only thing that can attack that. Getting low on the clock. Rook f8, bishop f6 maybe? I might trade off my dark sword bishop that way. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Wow, this is a long stream, 3 hours, 20 minutes. Kudos to anyone who has been watching for a while. Okay, we'll go here. I don't have a plan. I'm just going to move. I'll let him come up with a plan. He might, maybe he wants h3. Doesn't, he might try for this or h4 later. I don't know how he progress here. I'm going to go Ulf Anderson. Ulf Anderson mode now. Didn't mean to click that. Oh, his knight's improving a little bit. Oh shit. Yeah, the knight's really improved there. I might have to trade my bishop for it. I might have to go bishop a6. But then he's going bishop e2. No, maybe I can do this still. Wow. This is getting very scary. My bishop sucks. I'm going to be left with a dark squared bishop. Wow. But his bishop sucks too. So, yeah, we'll have two bad bishops. Now, it's possible I don't take that knight. But I'm, because that's my good bishop I'm giving up. But that's what I did. So we're left with two bad bishops. Oh, I only have a minute 35 too. Okay, improve this. He's going to go king g2. No? Okay, well. Need to get off the light squares here. Do I want h5 to restrict? Don't know. He's thinking about trading queens here, obviously. He's seeing if it's opposite colored bishop, so I don't think he's... I don't know if I want to commit these pawns, the h and the g pawns at all. He might want to hide his king a little bit. I don't know. Who knows? But king h3 looks reasonable. Queen h3. Queen h3 maybe. I should probably go here. Because he's got queen g4, which could be annoying. What I don't like about this is he's got g4. Okay, he's... really. Okay. I was waiting for that. I know he wants me to pre-move. Now I can go back and forth here. Oh, fuck. I got him. I flagged him. The bastard. He didn't want to draw. You get that, you bastard. That's what you want. Oh, hello, Nikhil Dixit. Oh, you found me on a very... I was a bit rude there, but I mean, come on. The guy just wants to move the pieces back and forth. You get what you deserve. I mean, it's an obvious draw. And then people just want to flag you. So karma for you. Hello, Dixit. Yeah. That is a real I am, by the way. Anyone wondering? Once, I don't know how you pronounce it. Nikhil. He did a Lead Chess blog post about like the top, or not top, but about YouTube chess streamers. And I actually got a lot of subscribers from that. So thank you for that post. I got a lot of subscribers. That was a big boost to my channel. But no, I just hate that. I mean, I just lose so many games on the clock, and then people like this just try to flag you. It's, to be fair, I didn't offer him a draw, but to me, what's it called? Like the kind of the, I can't think of the word, but the respectable thing to do is whoever has more time is the one that should offer the draw, right? Not the one who has less time. So let's take a look at that from the beginning. I'm just, he was trying to flag me, obviously. And so he's the one that got flagged. So I feel good about that. So we had this closed Sicilian. I didn't really know what to do. Here I still had some ideas. Yeah, but around here, I was running out of ideas. Pretty much on move 14 here. Didn't really know what to do. I still don't know what to do looking at it now. I mean, I guess a4 is weak. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the plan for black is here. White's very solid. Maybe what I played was not so bad. Yeah, so my idea here was to try to create some weakness out of c2. Yeah, and then here, I mean, I don't know. I tried to get some edge here. I couldn't find one. So I'm really curious what the computer is going to suggest. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't take the knight and I just have to play around it because that is my good bishop. You know, that's definitely like my light squared bishop is probably the only way I can try for an advantage because, you know, all of his pawns are in light squares and all my pawns are in dark squares. But at the same time, it's kind of still a bit of a closed position. The knight's pretty strong. And if my bishop doesn't take it, nothing's taking it. And I do have weaknesses on d6 and a5. So that's why I took it because I thought I've got too many weaknesses here. So I grabbed it and I was lower on the clock, so I was okay with trading queens and getting a draw. And then, yeah, a lot more shuffling. And yeah, so I was very careful not to pre-move. I know I could just pre-move back and forth, but the problem is at any point he could play c5. And then if I'm just pre-moving and I miss it, I could be losing, right? Probably losing. So I couldn't pre-move every move. And that's why I'm also so angry that he tried to flag me, because I would have had more time on my clock if I was able to pre-move here. But he had these two moves that I can never pre-move because he can always threaten. And that's exactly what happened. You know, eventually he did, like, first of all, he did try for this push, and then he did sack the pawn. It's still a draw for him if he does it, but he did it just in case I was pre-moving or not paying attention. He was waiting for me to not pay attention, and then he finally pushes it right here. But I was ready because I was waiting for him to do that. And now I can pre-move. And then I got ambitious. I was waiting for him to just go back and forth, and I was trying to see if he would let me get in. And he did, but then I also I should have not have let him get to c4. I don't know if I can prevent it though. So this actually might have been dangerous for me. Maybe I shouldn't have. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have ventured out here because this might have been actually. It worked out for me, but if he had kept this pawn under wraps, I might have been worse here actually. If he hadn't left this one. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, this was the problem. Yeah, it just worked out in my favor, I guess. Oh no, wait. No, it worked out equal, right? Yeah, so I guess maybe I was never better. Okay. So happy I flagged that guy. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. Try to learn something. But just so many shameless people, man. People making new accounts left and right. Everybody wants to flag you. People letting their time run when losing. Okay. Wow. Is this seriously? Okay, this was just a bishop endgame. Okay, I was actually never worse. This was just at the very end here. Okay, so I guess it went okay, but I didn't really know what to do around here. E6 was okay. Rook C8 is an idea. I don't know what that's about. Knight D4. So knight D4 right away. Interesting. Is that a similar idea to what I did, just weakening the C pawn? Oh, there's a discovery here too. Okay, so let's say B3. And then, yeah, rook C8. And then let's just say he does nothing. Are we just doubling up on it? Yeah, we are. And then there's, wow. Oh, sorry, that's A4. What? Bishop takes, oh, wait, sorry. He can't move the king. Okay, well, let's just say he goes here. Queen C7, and let's just say he shuffles back and forth. Yeah, okay. This is not the best example. Let's say he goes here. Yeah, rook B2. Is he still here? He may not be here. I'm just trying to see what the idea is now. Queen D8, come on. That has nothing to do with the C file. What's the computer there doing here? E6, okay, whatever. It just goes back and forth. Oh, maybe it wants to create an Alekhine's gun. Let me go back. It might want to create an Alekhine's gun here. Nope, it doesn't. King H7? What? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here it does. Okay, this is an idea. But no, it seems to want to go E5. So E5. And then what? It wants to take. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's fork, and then there's discovery on H4 ideas. Okay, so let's say he doesn't go so many random moves, and he moves the knight back. Still E5. This is hard for me to consider because of the dark squared bishop. Okay, and then we have some. Okay, let's just make another move. What's this about? Oh my God. Okay, so let's say he goes here. We can still do this. Come on, computer, tell me what you want. Oh, to C6. Why? What's it doing? Wait, am I doing this wrong? No, rook 8, C7. No, I think it wants to create an Alekhine's gun again. Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah, so this is just, there's a weakness here. And then at E5, oh, so that's the bishop put on E6. I don't know what that does, though. Okay, anyway, that was, I went down a huge rabbit hole there. But, yeah, but that all started with knight D4 as an idea. Yeah, there's E5 here. There's B. So B3 is, I'm curious about. What did I play? I played E6, which was fine. E6 is good. I'm curious about E3. So if he takes, he's got weak pawns everywhere, and we're close to winning. Bishop E6, Bishop B6. That's nice. Obviously, so if he takes, if he doesn't take, knight b4. Yeah, now we get a lovely knight on b4. And if he plays c3, I don't like that we have to kind of babysit b3. Oh, but then this pawn gets... Okay, so what about knight a... So knight a7, rook a1. Oh my god, then I like this idea. And then we have a battery here. How does he deal with it? Rook a3. Oh, but what are we doing now? Are we just going to trade here? What's going on? Queen c7. Oh my god, bishop a4. That's ridiculous. b3 is interesting. The nice thing about b3 is even in a tournament game, your opponent's going to have to think really hard about b3. That's not an easy move to respond to. c4 is apparently the best move. Yeah, this one makes me feel a bit uneasy. Okay, knight d4. I'm surprised we can get away with this. This looks pretty bad for black, honestly. I don't know. This is complicated. Maybe we put a knight on c5 or something. I don't know. That's complicated, but it's at least it's an idea, I guess. But this was fine. e6 was fine. This was fine too. I mean, I actually played pretty well. I mean, maybe I'm being too hard on myself. Like, it was 14 average center pawn loss, and most of that was just because of at the very end when I was in time trouble. I had like 5 seconds left, so I actually played pretty well. King takes. Yeah, I mean, I might be too critical. Is what I'm trying to say. I might be too self-critical here. Yeah, e5 is the best move. Yeah, I'm probably being way too critical of my play. I actually kind of played... I didn't really make many mistakes at all. But the thing is, it doesn't feel like... It felt too close here. That's why I'm being critical. And I didn't really have a plan. Computer is suggesting bishop e6. Oh, just so we can get the queen in. It really wants to do something. It really wants to put pressure on this c2 weakness. I knew it was a weakness, but I thought I can't really avoid here. But the bishop helps protect any infiltration of his queen, I guess. So I could have went bishop e6, queen c7, and attacked. This was all good. It's suggesting h6 and then... I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, no, it was a very, very close game. What does it think about taking the knight? It's fine with it. This would be annoying in a tournament, though, because it would just be a draw. You know what I mean? So, like, where could I have pressed my advantage? Because I wasn't really winning. I was just a bit better at some point. I mean, it's -1 now. Maybe here, it was this bishop e6. I had to go after this weakness. This might have been the one shot, really. Other than maybe trying to play some more complicated moves earlier or something. It was fine with f takes. Are you saying this might... I don't know if this would have... I think this offers me less even. I mean, it's so similar. I don't think it changed as much. Guys, I'm going to end it there. That's a 3-hour, 45-minute stream. That's a long stream for me. So as a recap, Puzzle Streak went pretty well, but I've been playing so terribly lately. like for about the past 5 days. I gained 1 point in the session. I'll take that. I'll take my 1 point, but I can't believe I'm sub 2100. Hopefully this graph will, like if I zoom out, well, let's just say here. So no, wait, what's the best way to show this? Here, so we look at this 3 months graph. So I had this huge declination of rating from starting around beginning of September. And then I had this big climb over the first week and a half of October, climbed up again to a decent rating, and then I dropped a bit. I'm hoping this is the bottom again, and I'll make another climb back up, maybe to 2160 or 2170. I'll try. What does the phrase "take it easy" mean? You haven't heard? Okay, that in English that just means take it easy. Like I've never heard somebody question that before. That's funny. It just means relax, have a good time. I hope you have a good night. Like, don't work too hard. Like, relax. Yeah, that's interesting though. I've never thought about somebody. It's not a Canadian phrase. That's an English phrase. Yeah. So take it easy. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, it just means relax, have a good time. Don't work too hard. Don't stress. That's what it means. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. See you next time.